We good to go? I think. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Let's go. I think we're chilling. Check the frame rate. The frame rate is immaculate for once. What? Chat, how are we doing on this fine, what is it, Friday evening? I'll be in here maybe in a couple hours, probably not in a Siege 5-stack. What? Sounds good, man. Thank you for popping in. Chat, we're going to do the Pokemon mod Nuzlocke. Welcome in, Leonard. What's up, man? So, chat, I'm a little late. I'll wait until more people I'll wait until more people join in before I tell the story. Everybody's just chilling here, dog, and we're doing pretty good. Well, I hope you achieve a higher rank. Chat, should I start playing Siege? Chat, should I just stop posting Balatro content entirely and become a Siege streamer? I could be the next Jinxie, right, guys? Right. No. All right, so we're playing Orange Steak. We beat Purple Steak, yes? Yeah, we have the purple sticker on this. No, you're not annoying. Fair. Fair. All right. We're gonna do the Pokemon mod with the Nuzlocke rule set. This is where I think this challenge is gonna go from very difficult but still quite fun to literally like almost impossible. With the addition of perishable jokers and especially rental jokers, our jokers that we could take are already like really limited, but adding in perishable and then later with gold stake adding in rental jokers, I feel like this is going to be an exercise in futility. There's probably going to need to be excuse me. There's probably going to need to be quite a few resets that happen for us to get a run off the ground. Granted, with this deck, we get our free starter Pokemon that is guaranteed to not have a sticker, but like, even so. Okay, this is good. This is Econ for this early, which is pretty nice. I think 3 of a kind is better than 2 pair, right? But we want to save these face cards for Econ, so let's go like this. She pivot on my Baron till I white stake. Yeah, welcome in, Ty. W mod, chat? W mod? What do we think? All right, I'm going to play this just for the Econ because that's money positive, and then we'll do this to get the W. Also, Nah Siege is so awful to play. I have it in my Steam library, but I don't think I'm ever going to touch it. I mean, Cubone is just, like, huge here, right, this early. Doduo is also, like, not that bad, to be fair. But I think Cubone ends up being more consistent, so we'll grab a Cubone. Oh, wait, I completely forgot the rule set. No, Cubone was our encounter. I'm an idiot. Disregard, chat. I'm not an idiot, I promise. Don't clip that. Okay, we'll do that, I feel like, wins with plus 12. Nice. Get some Econ rolling. Oh, glad I did that. This Psyduck as our first encounter is kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. Perishable Pidgey? Nope. I'm just going to grab the Paintbrush and then go next. Paintbrush is just a pretty generically powerful voucher, I feel like. This is plus 12 molt. I don't think I can be playing multiple pairs. So we'll just go like this. Excuse me. Go like this. Notably, we can't get any Psyduck value on that boss because our hand has to be a single card, but for it to score, it can't be a single card. Pansage. Simisage does some stuff with, like, bonus cards, I want to say. Debating whether or not we... All played unenhanced cards have a 1 in 3 chance to become lucky. Oh no, just lucky. The card things. This could be fun. We get shortcut with it too. I feel like this is pretty good. We'll cop it. We'll cop it. I don't think we can lean into playing straights just yet, though, because I think with the plus 12 mult, that's probably going to be far too powerful. So we'll just continue to do our little pair gaming thing. Okay. It's probably fine. And then we'll econ farm. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, Psyduck about to evolve. Our encounter is Snorunt. It's hollow Snorunt, which actually makes it a little bit enticing, but I don't know if I love Snorunt. Because Frostless is you have to stay in debt for the entire game, and Glalie is just like a somewhat worse version of an econ Joker. Which we already have Psyduck, which is like the econ Joker of all time, so I feel like we probably don't need Glalie even if it's hollow. I think I'm just going to skip an encounter here. Let's go for a real quick Arcana pack just to see what we could cop. Pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. Well, straight flushes are funny, so maybe let's pivot into that. Probably not happening, but like... Perhaps, perhaps. Okay, we have increased mult from Cubone, but this blind scaling is like quite large, so yeah, we're completely fine to do that. Should be just as fine to do this, methinks. Yeah, we're chilling. If played card as a single face card, earn $3 and it becomes gold when scored. Okay, that's pretty big for econ. Hermie is huge. Let's just use the Dawnstone and then crack the Hermie for free money. Pineco probably scales too fast, so let's just rip the Celestial Pack into the... Okay, I guess we're playing straights. That works. Rip the Celestial Pack into Wasteful and call it a day. Oh, wait, I forgot we had shortcut. We could have played a straight there. Let's do this. I'm curious to see if this overscores. If it does, I'm going to feel really sad, but that's okay. Okay, no, we're fine. I think we were only fine because we had the debuffed... Wow, dude, the debuffed cards. Bang. Temp Poliwag, definitely not taking. Magic Trick is horrible. Let's rip a Celestial Pack. Do not end up finding anything that great, so let's just scale Uranus. Rip a Pocket Pack. Terra Orb for Cubone could be kind of cool, I guess. Could do a Linking Chord, but I don't think that hits anything that we... we could make another King with an Ace. Maybe the Linking Chord is, like, okay. Let's hit the Linking Chord, I guess. More Kings is pretty cool, especially with Golduck. Do more... Well, we want more face cards in general, so... Increase the rank of the left, decrease the rank of the right. So we want to do this. Cool. Go next. The Wall. Interesting. No, because it has to be a single face card, so I'm not going to do that. Let's just do this. Slightly less scoring, we'll do this. Okay. Play the high card King for gold. Nice. Lurking until my Friday show is over. Y'all good, y'all good. Welcome in. Dude, the temporary Cleffa over the Dreepy hurts. Do we maybe still take this? We could take this plus like another thick club in one of these packs, or pretty much just anything from one of these packs to offset the times 0.75 malt. Clefairy's really not that great though. Like, do we care about the negative moons? It's pretty much just econ for us. I think we're fine to just skip that. Leafstone could be cool, but it could also overscore us, which I would be pretty sad with. Let's just use a colorless energy and make Cubone slightly better. Could go for a Firestone. We could go for a Shiny Stone. These all kind of blow. I think I'll just save a Great Ball for extra Cubone Molt, and then maybe if we find a shop with like garbage in it, we can pop that for some value. I somewhat doubt that that's going to happen, but like it is possible. Okay. Let's play this into the straight. The fact that we have a build with this challenge that is not a pair build going right now, like, I kind of want to pivot into a pair build just because those are more consistent, but like, you know, playing only pair builds for this challenge is kind of annoying. +1 mult for each enhanced card and scoring hand. We could, I mean, we don't have that many enhanced cards, but we have like gold. We could definitely take a Zubat here. Rip the pocket. I think we'll just do this. I guess we could give stuff enhancements if we're playing into the Zubat. Let's do it with our aces. Since we want our face cards to be goldable. Is that a word? It is now. Awkward. Royal Flush. Surely this doesn't win, right? Yeah, we're on the wall. No, we're fine. Run it back. Run it back. Get the gold proc. How was the Dark Souls escapade? I played it for like literally probably 20 minutes, and then I was just AFK with it on my monitor while I watched a movie with my mom. But it was fun. I started a new profile from the top just because it's been so long since I played it, and my build is like all over the place because I was getting chat suggestions and yada yada. So I just did a complete like restart. But yeah, I didn't play it for like that long. We don't have room for Emperor and everything else here. It's just kind of not great. I'm 100%ing right now. Well, good luck with that, man. That actually seems like a really cool challenge to do in Dark Souls. That'd be fun. Could do this, I guess. Tempt Meowth. I mean, that's just free money, right? I'll cop the Meowth. Bang. If you continue with it, focus Black Knight weapons, best weapons in the game, and you can get some right off the bat. Noted. Muchas gracias. Okay. Just thought I'd check in, have a good stream. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you checking in. Sleep well when you do. Let's go like this. Okay. Get a little bit of money from Meowth. Nothing incredible, but like, you know, it's free money. Corsola pairs pretty well with Zubat. We're definitely not too strong right now, so I think Corsola is a pretty good pickup. Wow. You couldn't even give me, like, Neptune? That is wild. I'm going to try and play some more of my gold cards just to get Zubat to evolve, because Golbat is literally just better Vamp. Optic with the follow. Welcome in. Well, not great. Ship it. I mean, we're like that many points off. I might as well just convert the gold. We do have like quasi Midas Mask Vamp build here, just like not as good because this requires us to only play one at a time, but like it's something to think about. Could pop a Great Ball here if we wanted to gamble on like getting rid of the Cubone, which I'm not going to, but like it's an option. Okay. Rip a standard pack just for any enhancements. That's pretty bad. I think I'm also just going to rip this. Nice. Excuse me. Bang. I want to know what I'm working with. This is going to be interesting. Ugh. Ugh. Probably dead. Slight chance that we're not. Nope. Unfortunate. That was a good run, man. Unfortunately placed boss, but it is what it is. Okay, run numero dos for the night. Pikachu? Not incredible, but like I've seen worse. Ace High would have won. That's okay. $3. Tauros. Tauros and Miltank Jokers each give times 1.75 each reroll in the shop. Has a 1 in 15 chance to find a Tauros herd. What the hell is a Tauros herd? Tauros leader. What is a Tauros? You reference a Tauros herd and then you just don't let me see what that is. Okay. Okay. Do we just want to take this anyway? Maybe. We'll take it. Could be something goofy. Could be something goofy. Almost a straight flush. That's wild. Bang. Abra. That's not bad, I suppose. We can pick it up. Let's do this. Wait, did I win in one hand? Am I schizophrenic? I think I might have just won in one hand. Oh, I absolutely did. Yo, I'm an idiot. My bad. My bad. All right, what is this? Attempt 3, I think? Attempt 3. We're chilling. We're locked. We're locked. We're locked. Wobbuffet. Retrigger each played 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Volatile left when blind is selected. Add Eternal to rightmost Joker. That is horrible. Well, like the retrigger part is pretty cool, but the secondary ability is like kind of mid, methinks. Hold that thought. Does Jacks over 5s win? Yep. Pidgey. So this is plus mult for like straights, which we cannot play without dying. I guess like straights and full houses, right? Does this win? 15, 17. No, this just barely does not cut it. Any high card wins? This could work with 2 pair, I guess, right? Remoraid, retrigger the first 4 cards scored each round. Maybe this, like, does something for us. I kind of doubt it, but it's not impossible. Shortcut, if only. A straight, if only. Hello? There we go. Oh. My bad. Should have went for the flush. My bad, my bad, my bad. Snorlax. Holding leftovers at end of round, gain times 0.2 mult for each leftovers you have. So just scaling times mult for the whole game. If I'm not mistaken, this just barely does not win. Nice. Leftovers is actually kind of huge as well. Like if we get an Econ Joker in the shop, we can just leftovers it up. Buffoon Pack, leftmost, Roggenrola. I think Roggenrola is actually pretty good. Plus 5 hazards. Each hazard held in hand gives plus 4 mult. Okay. Go for 2 pair. You discard down for more hazards as well, I guess. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. Play the pair. This gets buffed at end of round? Yes. Perishable Carp. Yeah. If it wasn't perishable, I would take it, but perishable Carp's pretty bad. Let's crack the Spectral Pack. Okay, the prospect of double Snorlax is very funny to me. Particularly just because we get 2 leftovers. Oh, wait, no duplicates. That's... My bad. I forgot one of the rules. Well, on that note, I guess we do get the double leftovers from that, though. So, like, that's a good play. Pair build, my beloved. Nope. Does this even win? I think we have to get somewhat lucky. Maybe not. Notif said join or Jimbo gets it. The fuck am I getting? wrong Jimbo. It's my bad. Pray for like Pokeball? Nope. Go for that, I guess. Carry on with your night. Same to you. Pray for Pokeball. Damn. These are all kind of buns. I guess we'll go with the steel card. Take the Krabby as our encounter. Still probably pretty bad, but we'll see. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I guess we could have played the pair there for more mult, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, now we can do this. Surely we're fine here. Okay. Bit of a strange run. Voltorb, I think, is too strong. Let's grab the Arcana pack. I should be doing this as well. Hold that thought. Could do this. I think we should do that, actually. Okay, let's do this for when Magikarp inevitably dies, and then we can just sell it for, like, a boatload of cash. Provided we make it through the run. Which is a pretty big caveat, but, like, okay, maybe not. Never mind. I think this is literally just fine. Okay. Yeah, Snorlax is going to scale, like, incredibly. I didn't notice stream started. My bad, my bad. I was a little bit late. But not too bad. Well, I already sunned a bunch of stuff, so I guess we'll just do it again. How you doing, gangsta? Do this. Go for this. Keep our face card, which is pretty nice. That's got to be way too strong. How's Nuzlocke going? So far, so good. Can't complain, can't complain. Okay. Krabby about to evolve. Pop our leftovers. I like Jinx. I think Jinx is very just generically good. So we'll grab Jinx. And with that, we'll grab a standard pack. That's a pretty damn good pickup for the steel and for the gold seal. Surely this doesn't win with no other malt sources. Yeah, no, we're chilling. Okay. Holy hell. I'm going to play these just because I want the money. Okay. Then we'll do this. Nice. Okay, Magikarp gets debuffed, but we can still hit it with leftovers, I'm pretty sure. We can. So Magikarp is debuffed, but we get to sell it for a cool 17 Smackaroonies, which is kind of nuts. Let's take a pocket pack. What blind are we on? Okay, so we have one more chance to snag... what's it called? Paintbrush. Let me check. I don't remember if there was a Joker in that last shop. There was not a Joker in the shop, so we could take Pokeball here. Just started playing Terraria tonight after hours of Minecraft. It doesn't make any sense. Like wood armor, copper armor, and then some armors that are overpowered. Like, huh? That is exactly how I felt when I first played Terraria. I had no idea what I was doing, bro. Could take the Pokeball here. We could take, like, Leafstone wouldn't be that bad. Just take the Pokeball, see what we get. Tentacool. Each played 10 gives +7 mult. It's kind of cheeks. I think I'm gonna... Well, we'll keep you for right now because you can be a target for leftovers until we are forced to sell you, but you're pretty buns. So you're probably on the chopping block here. Oh, we also don't have Splash. Oh, that's going to be a huge problem, actually. That's kind of bad. Okay. You get B-Drill, +80 chips. So that kind of offsets not having Splash now. +3 mult, tripled if you have a Lightning Joker. We are going to take you. Let me pop the leftovers on Sir Cool, and then we'll take Grubbin. And we'll Paintbrush. The water is kind of cringe, but like I think we can work around it. Is this... Okay, I didn't think that's how that would work, but it was worded a little bit weirdly, so like I thought maybe. Do this. We'll do this. I should have played the gold seals there for cash, but what can you do? This is probably just our lineup for the rest of the game. Let's check the Arcana pack. Temperance is pretty cool. It's like the only thing that we could take. We could take the Sun here, but I mean, we're probably just going for pairs, so we're fine, methinks. I think Kingler is probably the most likely out of our non-Eternals to get chopped, so let's up Kingler's sell value. Not to say that we're going definitively to get rid of Kingler, but like it's the most likely, methinks. I can't hear game. Wait, really? Bruh. Why did... Bro, my PC always does this shit. That's so annoying. Speakers. There we go. Y'all hear it now? That's on me. That's on me. My bad. Standard pack. Pretty much anything generically good we take because Jinx gives us an extra copy. I don't know why I opened that. There was a Ponyta in the shop. Hollow matchup would have went so crazy, but oh well. Okay, we're back apparently. Oh, I didn't use leftovers in that shop, did I? Well, my bad. Would also love some planet cards, but what can you do? Is this overscore? Maybe. Nice. Got some nice bonus cards. B-Drill is completely worthless here, methinks. +9 mult for each Lightning Joker you have. And this counts itself, so it's +9 mult. Fishing for... Nope, cool. Fishing for a Thunderstone, just because I want to evolve that to see what it does. Take a Mercury. Can we hit flames on this run? If no, then we already lost. It happened on small blind when you looked to fix the game volume. Did it actually? Wait a second. Oh my god, you're right. Well, that's fine. Now we have a run where the volume works for the entirety of it, so that's fine. My bad. Thank you for telling me about that. All right, we're locked in. We're locked in. Lock back in. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is actually pretty good. Pretty decent econ, and the hand size bonus is just like very generically good. No. Holding 6s, so we don't want to play any 6s that we come across. I'm gonna do this just because I have a suspicion that Queens and Tens is going to win. Yeah. Oh, that's every hand that we play. Oh, I did not pay attention. We back? Welcome back, Ginger. Times 0.1 mult for each consecutive played hand with 5 scoring cards. That is incredible. And it's foil. I think I'm gonna cop that. W Fampy. Holding 8s. Okay. Just found Nat Negative Blueprint. Huge. It's a W seed. Damn. Iggly buff. Pretty bad. I don't think we need any negative worlds. Let's just save our money. Holding 7s. Oh, with 5 scoring cards. Yo, I'm an idiot. This is literally trash. I thought it just meant 5 cards. Yo, I'm actually stupid. Okay. Well, it's foil for right now. Okay. Maybe Fampy evolves into something good. It's possible, but I don't think it's going to matter enough for us to want to keep it. It's pretty much just dead weight. Wiglet is only plus molt for 3 of a kind, which I feel like is well, we have +1 hand size. Maybe it's not that unlikely. We'll cop. Perishable feels bad, but it is what it is. Paintbrush with Bulbasaur is already, like, extremely good as well. Holding Kings. We'll play the full house. Oh, wait, no, that gives us extra chips for 7s. Probably want to do this. Because this way we're just getting the +4. I don't think this should win. Ah, it might, actually. Shit. Oh, because we had foil. If we didn't have foil there, we wouldn't have won. Damn it. Oh, well. And now we start anew. Jigglypuff, I can work with that. Apparently I cannot. Never mind. Doomed by Fampy? True. It's in the box. Scyther? Horrible. I really want to just preemptively sell you, but like maybe there's some reality where we can make it happen. This just barely doesn't win. And then we just play nonsense. I really want to just sell this. I think Scyther's so bad. +3 hazards, gain +3 chips for each hazard card held in hand when hand is played. So this is scaling chips. That is somewhat powerful. Better than Scyther. Hang on, I want to test something. No, I can't because I don't have enough money. I'm grabbing you. Hold that thought. Let me just do this. Damn. Well, on the bright side, we're going to be scaling Quillfish. Not actually going to matter unless we can top deck a 10 here. Thank God. Do we overscore now? Please tell me we don't overscore now. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's far too strong for us to play into right now. But that could be good for later on, so we'll keep it. We'll rock it for right now, but it's probably not doing anything. Go for an 8 just for the lulz. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. That was on me. That was on me. GGWP. It's in the box. Delibird, at the end of round, receive a present. $8 item card, coupon tag, or polychrome gift card. Well, these are all extraordinary, so that's a very welcome addition. This is genuinely a really cool challenge. Thank you. $2.98. I am not good at math, apparently. It's in the box. $8. I will take that. Spinnerack is our encounter. Perishable Spinnerack at that. Unlucky. Play 2 pair just in case of the +90, because that can't overscore me in that instance. As opposed to, I think, anything else can. Moonstone from the Delibird is pretty sweet. We do need to open a pack to take that, though. Times 0.5 mult for each Dark Joker you have. If it was not perishable, I would take that, but perishable Murkrow is probably pretty bad. I'm going to grab Wasteful, just because that has the potential to be pretty good, and then we'll crack a pocket pack. Just, I mean, whatever we get in here is cool, too, but I kind of just want to use it for the sake of moonstoning. Huge. We could make a steel card. We could make another king. We could actually make 2 kings with linking cord. Sure. Increase left, decrease right. Let's make some kings. Let's make some kings. I don't know if that's actually gonna amount to anything, but like maybe it does. Okay. Nice. $8 from Delibird. Zubat is phenomenal. Let's crack the pocket pack. I think probably Firestone, no? just to get the Zubat value and deck fixing. Chip it. Ah. This is probably better just because we have Spinnerack for a better base mult. There we go. Nice. Try and get our other enhanced cards in hand. Now that I think of it, blue percent is probably more possible in Pokemon. Oh, you're actually not wrong at all. That is definitely something we could look into. Okay, the Psyduck-Zubat combo is speaking to me. Ooh, how does the interaction with Perishable work with evolutions? Do unevolved Pokemon shed their Perishable tag? I don't think that's how that works, but if it is how that works, that is, like, incredible, no? Let's do this. Nice molt on the Zubat. Let's make some money. You might be cooking with that. I doubt that's how it works. Okay, we get a Polychrome gift card off of the Delibird. Okay, so it just resets the Perishable tag. That's more along the lines of how I thought it would work. Polychrome card off of Delibird is kind of funny. So let's... Do we want to greed for the Spectral pack? Yes. Yes. Let's do a Twisted Spoon for a Firestone, first and foremost. Just put it on all of our weaker cards so that we can deck thin. And then we'll do like a medium on you, I guess. Not U-Shocks, and Evolution might be cooking. Oh yeah, that's actually true as well. No, blue percent is absolutely possible. I've probably done it by accident already. You too, Shock. Thank you, Snev. I feel like we should sell the gift card. I feel like having the gift card kind of goes against the Nuzlocke thing, but I'll allow it. It's fine. Oh, never mind. I probably die here to Needle. Mayhaps I was not thinking about my actions. I might be cooked. Obviously, we have to forego the over-leveling rule for Needle, because that's literally the whole point of Needle, is that you have to over-level. Bonsly. End of round, add a random enhanced face card to your deck. I mean, I don't really care that it's enhanced, right? I just care that it's a face card for Psyduck. See ya. Oh, but do I want... It's fine, I'm already committing to it. Take the Celestial for Mercury. Take the Arcana to blow the Sunstone. Makes 2 cards wild and randomizes the ranks. That could not have gone any better. And then we'll just deck fix. This build is kind of insane. Was Bonsly on the left? I'm having doubts now. I'm almost certain Bonsly was on the left. Yeah, Bonsly was on the left. We're chilling. Is Psyduck better parking? Psyduck is, if you play a hand and it's only a face card, you just earn $3. So it's debatably better business card. Not strictly better, but I would probably say it's better. And it pairs with Zubat, which Zubat right now is just plus molt for enhancements, but when it evolves into Golbat, it's just way better vampire. So there's like a pretty good combo that we could do with those two. Just do this for Zubat. let's do this. Bonsai is gonna make us pass away here. Okay. Delibird money is pretty cool. Centrit. I'm not a big fan. Let's go Jumbo Spectral. Trance could be decent, or we could just rock another Immolate. I don't love getting rid of Molt cards, but like, money is money. And we only got rid of one of them. Huge. Mercury action. I'm gonna slide Bonsai over again. I should be going for high card actually with Psyduck, but it is what it is. Immolate every time, so you get it. Okay, bro is debuffed, but still gives me the times 0.75 molt or whatever it is. That is actually a scam. Never stop gambling. See, Snev is on top. Snev is on top. I really want to just play high card here, but I don't know if that wins. Now, surely it does. We get plus 60 chips, and we have Molt. Yeah, we're chilling. Econ! Yeah, I should be scaling Pluto. I don't know why I've been doing Mercury this whole time. Heart Guards give Molt. Nope. That does evolve into better Bloodstone, but like that's not what we're doing here. Sunstone is pretty cool. I think Firestone is pretty cooler. Nice. Just getting rid of all of the threes, apparently. That works. Tarot Merchant's going to be pretty good for us. In the window. Starting off with a straight. It's pretty decent. Dude, the fact that this gets debuffed, but it still gives me the minus molt is like actually kind of infuriating. Is what it is. You try and get some more molt cards. There we go. Nice. Golduck. Some more money from Delibird. Lovers is a cop. We'll try and fish for some Plutos here, so that we can actually like build around Golduck, Zubat. Nice. It's really neat how many of the Pokemon are ex-Joker but better, but you need to get their weaker unevolved versions first. Really good game design, IMO. I really like this game. I think it's like a lot of the mechanics. Obviously, you have like item cards and stuff, which are like not like a lot of the. Okay, dare I say, this mod feels more vanilla than a lot of mods, because it adds like a whole bunch of different stuff. It adds Jokers, it adds item cards, it adds, you know, more vouchers and more decks, but it doesn't really add anything that, it doesn't add like new mechanics. It just adds like all of the items that it adds do vanilla Balatro. Like the only new mechanic that I can think of is like types and like energy, which like I guess that's kind of a big one now that I'm like saying it out loud, but like even so, it feels a lot more like, it feels a lot more vanilla than like Bunko. Like Bunko advertises itself as vanilla, but like this feels more vanilla than Bunko, which is kind of weird. All right, let's just do this to get the lucky off of it. Okay. Pokemon feels like our alternative universe, Balatro. Yeah, kinda. Okay, Zubat's about to evolve, which is pretty cool. Let's do this. Just to score more. And then this should be fine. I'm going to discard down for a flush anyway. Or you could just not give me a flush. That also works. Okay. Did I discard Spade there? I feel like I discarded a Spade there. Whatever. We still win. Okay, Ariados is debuffed, which is admittedly kind of annoying. Delibird gives us a Duskstone, which is fantastic. Glass is pretty nice. Horsey kind of blows. We'll hold Glass for right now. Okay, so Golbat is literally just better Vampire because it's not better Vampire because some of the stuff that it strips doesn't give it times molt, but you can get chips plus molt, money, and times molt out of Golbat, which makes it like really good. I would say it's strictly better. Or not strictly better, but I would say it's better. Blue Seal is actually pretty nice. I'm going to cop that, despite the fact that it's not enhanced. Same thing here. Hermes is awesome. Don't need Mercury. Not getting Ghastly is a shame. Okay. Might just pass away here. We have no chips after Ariados died. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we just pass away here. I was not anticipating that. Oh well. No sevens. That shop only had a plus mult Joker anyway, so like, not much that we could have done. It's in the box. Nidoran's fine. You can build a lot of stuff around Nidoran. There's a lot of Jokers that we could get that like care about hand size, so Nidoran is not that bad. I've seen worse. Scyther. Doduo is just free plus mult. If we play face cards, that's kind of awkward with Nidoran though, because Nidoran wants us to not be playing face cards, so I'm just going to go for the Spectral Pack. That works for me. It's not great, but it's not awful. We could go really risky and take an investment tag here. Might as well. It's ante-1 if it doesn't pay off. We just reset, right? Horrible flush, but still a decent amount of points. Of course it's the goad when I copied Spades Queens. Yo, actually, of course. Always keep gambling. See, chat and I are locked in. We got the investment tag, chat. It's fine. Irresponsible decisions always pay off. Remember that. Times 0.75 mult, but create a coupon tag when this Joker evolves. And if I recall correctly, Electabuzz is really good. No, Electabuzz cares about selling things, right? I think Electabuzz, for the sake of this challenge, is actually kind of bad. Because Electabuzz is like Campfire, where it wants to just sell things. Yeah, gains $2 of sell value when a card is sold and at end of round. And then you earn money at the end of round. That's like proportional to sell value. What does Vire do? Because if Vire is good, I would cop here. Vire. Gains $2 of sell value. Gives times mult for each $1 of sell value. And this gives us a coupon tag. We don't have any mult as it is, so I don't think times 0.75 is like that huge of a deal. We're gonna feel it a little bit, but I think it's fine. Pocket pack. We could take a leftovers here actually, which is kind of insane. And I think the only good thing in that pack. Take this as well, just for like enhancements maybe. Or we could make another queen. No, we definitely want like mult cards. Let's do this. Just gotta dig for those. Negative skip could be funny, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not a horrible start, no. This is gonna be ×3 with like hella chips. Yeah. There's our mult ace. With a bunch of chips. Survey says. Nice. Never stop, never stopping. This dude gets it. I don't remember if I read that because I have early onset, but that's okay. Didn't even need the negative skip, baby. Unfortunately, it's in the rightmost slot, so we can't take that. Fortunately, we have Muck, which is absolutely goated. Chat, should we write in like a shiny clause for negative jokers? What do y'all think about that? Should we write in? I feel like that's too broken, but negative jokers are also like I'm pretty sure this is the first natural negative I've seen in all of Nuzlocking. Do we want to write in like a negatives clause? Yay or nay? I'll leave it up to chat. I'll leave it up to chat. I think negatives might count as shinies, to be honest. There's like an actual shiny treatment for Pokemon, and I said shiny clause is active for those just because I don't think they're that broken. But nat negatives are pretty broken. So like, I don't know. Did I already use leftovers? I did. Okay. I'll pull it. Should nat negatives be allowed? Yay, nay. We'll do a 1-minute poll. Chat, vote in the poll. Whether you're lurking or chatting or whatever, vote in the poll. Should nat negatives be allowed for the Nuzlocke challenge? Ugh. Ginger reached a 20 stream streak? Damn. Yo, W Ginger for the 20 stream streak. That's actually crazy. Bro is cooking up channel points. Dan with the follow. Welcome in. Is this going to be a 50-50 poll? If it's a 50-50 poll, I'm just going to say no. If this poll is 50-50, no wins by default. And we have a 50-50 poll. All right, no wins by default, so I'm going to say no taking the Smoochum here. Mercury it is. To be fair, though, we do have Muck, so like we still kind of auto-win. Muck is so good, dude. It is actually unreal. Especially since we already cryptid. Since we already used cryptid, so we have like extra Molt on Muck already. Goated. Muck is insane. I almost want to ban Muck. The thing is Muck is like very reliant on you getting him early, but Muck is like, if you get Muck first 3 antes, it's just Jover. Like, you are guaranteed to win. So like, I don't know if he's like, because if you get Muck in like ante 4, ante 5, ante 6 and beyond, he's like kind of trash. So I don't know if he's worth banning, but like, he is so oppressive when you find him early. Okay, we got a coupon tag off of Elekid evolving, which is a W. We could grab Krabby. I don't think we need Krabby, especially when we're holding Nidorina. Krabby's kind of bad. Some kind of clause that bans Jokers from the last stakes winning loadout. That could be something. That could be something interesting. Take the lucky card over the glass just for econ. Free Celestial. These are all buns. We'll go for the easiest one to obtain. Hieroglyph is bait. Krabby's kind of crappy. He's not that bad, but for what we're cooking right now, he's certainly not great. Plus 70 chips for each queen held in hand is kind of nutty. Okay, we could do a Nidoran and Nido Queen run. God, I can't talk run. Which I actually think is kind of bad. However, it is pretty funny, so like I'm open to it. Yeah, let's do it. It's funny. Can you blame me? Use the leftovers on Buzz. I'm not going to take that Celestial Pack purely because I want to take Telescope, because Telescope is kind of insane. Do it for the content. Oh, yeah, that's actually W clickbait. You're so right. Well. Poise Run? True. Does this overscore? Surely it doesn't. Do this. Well, shit. The lucky card proc certainly didn't help our case. God damn it. See, this is why, dude, like, lucky cards are so good in, like, gold stakes, so I'm just so, like, they're normally a snap pick, but, like, one bad proc on lucky cards with this challenge, and you're just cooked. Which is why I usually don't take them. Alright. Whatever. Execute. Interesting. Kings over... Or 4s over kings, I don't think wins. Oh, god damn it. Reading the card explains the card. Fun fact. Fun fact, chat. Chat, did you know that reading your jokers actually, like, tells you what they do? Lucky cards are just a bit too random. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Drowsy is actually sick. Drowsy is incredible. We're probably not scaling Drowsy to the point that where it evolves, but, like, even if we don't, Drowsy is really good. Good thing I never learned how to read. Hey, W-man, W-man. Play this for the meme. No, we got so close. $1. Coughing is horrible. So we're just going next. That was a terrible shop. Coughing is like one of the worst things you can see in this challenge. Chatters can't read. That is actually quite true. Y'all ever watched a Raffle stream? Just kidding. This is known. This is known. That's fair. You guys got me there. You guys got me there. $7 cash out. Fido is kind of cool. But I don't think it saves us from dying because we only have chip jokers now. Could Psychic Energy for Drowsy. We could Sunstone, but like, who cares? Duskstone for $8. King's Rock. None of these are particularly good. I'm just gonna go like this. Lucky cards, huge. Love to see it. Well, at least it's debuffed. Okay, Fido scores an upgrade, which I don't think matters at all, but like, maybe it does. Who knows? Oh? Nope. Fido's not going to see that. Brother. I think we just pass away. Hashtag fake Nintendo Prime raid. He went way later than normal. Huh? I watched Raffle VODs to fall asleep for a while. It's crazy how many people in his chat ask the most stupid questions that you'd know the answer to, or if you ever even opened Balatro. A lot of it is rage bait, though, because of how he responds. Because dude, he literally just, like, shit talks every single chatter that, like, asks any question. So now, like, 75% of his chat is just rage bait. Because it always works on Raffle. That's why I stopped watching Raffle. Like, I love... He's a great creator and a great Balatro player, but he's the most irritable man of all time, and that gets somewhat annoying after a while. Which is not really anything against him, but like, I don't know. Nintendo Prime normally ends at 11 p.m. CT. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Such an unhealthy dynamic between him and chat. Yeah, exactly. And it just gets... It gets a little frustrating to, like, witness after a while. Which I'm sure it's equally as frustrating for him to, like, deal with it, but... Just as a viewer, it's, like, it gets annoying. Just, Okay, so this is multiplayer hanging chat. It gets annoying having, like, every other interaction being, like, some chatter asking something, and he just, like... gives a snarky ass comment, right? We went until 12:30 a.m. CT. Damn. W grind. Leddyba's pretty cool because we can. This is plus mult that we can control pretty easily. Just got to discard our nuts off for a second. Go like this. Brother. How? Should have played high card. Oh well. I did not think pair would win there. LGM. When blind is selected, create a negative planet card of one of your 5 highest level poker hands. Evolves when holding 5 different planets. Okay, so we don't want to use these then. Noted. Oh, it's $4 though. Hey, Vaco. Runs are going all right. No winners yet, but we'll have one eventually. I'm confident. How are you doing, man? $1. Eh. I don't love how much mult that gives us, and I don't love that that's not... Or I don't love that it's perishable, but, like... Probably just pass away if we don't take that. Well, we can pass away if our shop decides to be mean to us. Just gonna play 3 high cards. Scaling Supernova, chat. Trust. Okay, this wants us to hold different planets to evolve, so we can just sell this. And then I guess let's just buy you. Oh, yeah, this is a hard run. True. We got it, though, for sure. Okay, 3 planets to the threshold. I'm just going to play super modestly because I don't want to pass away. Can I not draw into, like, every debuffed card in my entire deck? That would be huge. Nice. Oh, I thought we won there. I am schizophrenic, apparently. There we go. 6 macaroonies. Don't love Remoraid, but we'll take him. Just finished streaming, now a little bit tipsy, playing guitar and watching some Pokemon mod Nuzlocke. Sounds like a great evening, man. Or I don't know about your time zone, but it's evening for me, and that sounds like a pretty nice evening, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played guitar in so long, man. I gotta get a guitar. When I have money. One of the first things that I'm gonna be getting. Instruments. Do we want to rip this pocket pack? Like, what are we looking for in here that does anything? I don't think it's worth. Okay, we have 4 different planets. Good. I think we can do this without dying. I don't know, though. Just do this. I forgot we had the re-triggers. Yeah, we might not have been able to get away with that. Music is the spice of life. True. You play too? I'm not very good at it. I'm much more of a... I played drums like all through high school, so I'm a much better drummer than I am a guitarist, but I dabble in a little bit of guitar here and there. Snow Runt is horrible. No Priestess. Big sad. How does the achievement system work? Can one get the higher completionists without getting the lower completionists, or are they prerequisite? You can get the higher completionists without getting the lower ones. It's just the lower ones are like much easier. Like generally, if you have C+, you're gonna have just completionists, right? Like if you have a win on every single deck, generally you're gonna have unlocked everything in your collection. Because like just for me, getting C+ took like 200 hours. If you're 200 hours in and you're missing stuff from your collection, like I guess you could just be deliberately ignoring picking stuff up from your collection. So like it's possible, but it's super unlikely, I would say. But I guess you could also get C++ before C+. I've seen people do that because they just grind one deck on Gold Stake. But yeah. Hierophant, I think, overscores because of Remoraid. Chariot is not bad, just for, like, later in the game. Let's put Chariot on an 8, I guess. I don't think I'm going to take the Emperor. Saturn is free money. I'll wait until the shop to sell it. I play drums too, mostly guitar and drums and a little bit something else. Interesting. What is this something else, pray tell? I thought the steel card there was going to be too good, and then I remembered it added a precisely 1 mult, so we're fine. Okay. I also forget what Octillery does. I don't know if Octillery is going to be like something that we need to worry about. Overscoring. Pichu is like exactly what we don't need here. Let's rip a standard pack and then I'm just gonna save money. That's pretty damn good. Standard pack. Gold seal glass. Another Saturn. Stop giving me those. Pretty please. Does this overscore? I'm going to try it. I don't think it should, but it's possible. I know we're chilling. I think we just barely scrape by. Okay. Charge Bug is debuffed, though, which is really bad. $7 cash out. Why not is not what we want to see. LGM is such a cool Pokemon. Always loved that evolution line ever since I was small. LGM is so underrated, man. I see almost nobody liking LGM. I would love a pincer here, but that is not happening. It's not in the cards for us. Wow, these are all like stunningly bad. I think our only option at like winning the game here is Wheel of Fortune holographic. Nope. Firestone here? Nope. All of these are also terrible. Look for a tarot card. Not what I meant, and you know it. All right, well, we just pass away now. Oh, but don't worry, guys. Elgyem can evolve now. We're saved. Like drunken singing, lo-fi synth. Is it lo-fi or lo-fi? Chat discuss. An easy heavy bass, just the bare minimum skill set with these on top of weird and dark rock. Awesome. Yeah, that's actually super cool. Well, we are almost certainly passing away here. What could I look for, I guess? I guess in theory I could have discarded for straight flush. We could still get it in hearts. I don't even think that wins though, because that's base 800. Like, who cares? I mean, I'll search for it anyway, but it's not going to do anything. Wah, wah. Well, at least LGM gets to evolve after we just die. WLGM. All right, lock in, lock in. We're winning this one, trust. Clefairy, that could be good. That could be good. Probably could have played 3 of a kind there, but I didn't want to risk anything. All right. We'll try and do... I'm going to try and do a Clefairy run. I love Clefable, so if I can get a Clefable, that'd be sick. I don't know if Clefable is too powerful, though. I guess I could just look. I do have access to the collection. Where are you? There you are. When scored, club cards give +1 molt for each club card played this round. That seems kind of bad, actually. But it's, like, pretty easy to get access to, so I guess it's fine. We'll take Oddish. And we'll just play pairs so that we don't overscale. Wait, hey? Oh, odd rank. Thought it was just in general. My bad. My bad. Yoink. I don't know why I didn't keep that ace, but, you know, it happens. Okay, perhaps Oddish was a bad idea in retrospect. Perhaps it wouldn't have been if this game could bestow upon me anything. Okay. Choir, theater, technical, stagecraft, mathletes, debate, track and field, cross-country, football. The more I was involved in, the more people I could sell weed to. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Linoon cares about straights, and in theory, so does everything else that we have, so we could take Linoon. Actually, Linoon doesn't have to care about straights. It's just better if it cares about straights, but for the time being, I think taking Linoon is perfectly fine for us. No, straight is way too good. Straight is way too good here. Do this. Nice. Nice. Linoon already paying off. Yeah. Linoon caring about straights is peak game design. True. Rock and roll is just pretty generically good, I would say. Converts 4 random held cards to be the suit of 1 selected card. I mean, this gives us more clubs, so that's pretty not bad. We'll take Roggenrola. Probably the last thing in the world that we need is Malt, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine, trust. Okay, I am not playing the 4 of a kind here. Actually, +4, +2, nada, nada. We could probably play the 4 of a kind here. Because this is what, 60 times 13? I think we're fine. Oh wait, I may have forgotten about cards scoring chips when they get played. That's, you know. 300 hours in this game, by the way. My bad, my bad. It's in the box, Cubone. Oh, we are playing pairs and literally nothing else now because that is 12 mult right off the bat. Yeah, be shitting me. I don't know why even bother. Snow Runt is horrible. This is going to be the only way. The game knows this is literally the only way to get me to take Snow Runt is just by giving it to me for free. This flush wins, which is very unfortunate. 112. Might pass away here if we get unlucky. Nope. We just get no money. Yay! Which I guess Snow Runt kind of solves, but like not as much as I'd like it to. Geodude is a good cop. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take Snow Runt because extra hands is like insane. So we're keeping Snow Runt just so I can take that right off the bat. Extra hands in this challenge, like crucial. What does Mamoswine do? I'm assuming you mean Glalie. Snorunt is Glalie, right? Yeah, Snorunt is Glalie and Frostless. So Snorunt is just worse credit card, where it lets you go $15 in debt. Glalie is credit card, but it's either at the end of shop or at the end of round. Glalie sets you back to $0. So Glalie essentially just gives you $20 to play with every shop. And then Frostless is you can go $15 in debt, and then whenever you play a hand when you're in debt, you make an item card, which is like the Pokemon exclusive consumables, which I don't particularly love either of those for practicality, but like they're fun effects. Could take Bonsly. I don't think we need anything that sabotages us right now since we're a little bit struggling. Evolves after 3 rounds in debt. Well, this wants to keep us in debt for Glalie, so I guess let's just keep ourselves in debt. Dragon Scale? Sure. Lightning Energy is horrible. Waterstone we can at least kinda use, even though it's also kinda bad. This wins. I can't play that. Nice. Horrible hands. Love it. This would be what? 100 and some change times 3. This is fine. Okay, so these two will evolve at the exact same time. Nidorino, I think, is way too strong with Geodude. I really wish we could take Mudkip here. I don't even really care about the chip scaling from Mudkip. Just +1 hand is insane. I think Nidorino just immediately kills us if we play anything with Geodude. So I don't think we can take that, unfortunately. We'll take Crystal Ball, just to stay in debt. Go next. Does this win? We would need 250 to get for this to win. Surely we do not get that. This is fine. Huge. Okay, so these two are going to evolve. Plus 80 chips for each blind skipped. Horrible, but kind of funny. Take an Arcana pack just to use this Water Stone, I guess. Sure. It's pretty nice. God, that was not even that much. Might have greeted too heavily. Could still top deck a straight to get us out of this jam. Nope. Does this win? I don't think so. Unfortunate. After I graduated, I made enough money to pay for college out of pocket. Damn! Then I dropped out because I was already making more money than I would have as an engineer. Yeah, that is super fair, honestly. Stuck on Verdant Leaf, Anti-16 with Baron Mime, had $700, so I rerolled into a Natnig Oops and sold that. This seed is awesome. That is awesome. That's huge. God, we've been doing this for an hour and a half with no W. Sag. Excuse me. All right. We're locked this time. Beldum, this is horrible. Never mind. Let it cook. Excuse me. Look for more aces. We do not find them. I'm going to try and keep this just because I love Metagross, but I think this ends up being way too powerful. Plus 10 Molt is really bad for us. But I think we pass away without it, so maybe I take it. In fact, I probably do. Skill Beldum again. I don't know what I was expecting. Don't really know what I was expecting there, but you know, it happens. Tauros. Not great. Not bad, but I've seen better. Tauros, I still don't know what the herd Tauros does, so I'm just going to keep this essentially out of curiosity. I said earlier Tallgrass is banned because this just gives us way too many encounters that we can use. So Magikarp is next on the chopping block. Is it weird that you have a former criminal as a fan? I mean, not really. This might be too much with the times mult. Okay, I don't know how math works. Huge. Gains 12 chips if scoring hand. Contains a 2 required rank. Raises with each trigger. Increased chip gain by +2 for each fire joker you have. I mean, this is just pretty good generically, right? We'll grab you for when Magikarp goes to a farm upstate, so to speak. Excuse me. Don't believe this wins. Nice. Don't get psychicked. Double nice. Ponyta cares about straights. I do not. I'm gonna hold the wheel, but I'm not gonna use it until we sell Magikarp, because if it hits Magikarp, I'm gonna be inconsolably sad. Come on. There we go. That is not what I wanted to see, actually. This is very risky. Oh, wait. I have Splash. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, I played way too risky. Oh, well. Kinda forgot I had Splash. Hitmonchan is great. Go for flush here. I think this wins, actually, so I can no longer go for flush, which is a problem. Absolute cheeks. Splash is so unintuitive. I don't know. I feel like Splash is... I think I'm more so just an idiot than Splash is unintuitive. I think Splash is honestly pretty slept on for, like, gold stake runs. Not even close. Charger Bug, not my favorite here, but like, it's not bad. Oh, we don't have money. Well, never mind. Forget I said anything. Splash is good for like including face cards or twos. Well, it also just hits, it's really good for enhancements, right? Like if you have a single enhancement in your entire deck, you can just play whatever hand you want, and if you have Splash, it always, like if you have a glass card in your hand, you can play whatever hand you want, and your hand is always gonna get ×2 mult. So like even for scaling jokers that care about certain cards, like, you know, like you said, face cards and twos for like Wii or like Photo or something, like it's obviously really good for that. But I think just with like enhanced cards in general is where it really shines. I think enhancements as a whole are pretty slept on, and Splash just makes them like way better. Can I grab a flush? Nope. Love that for me. Cue me top decking 2 hearts here. Okay, well, that'll happen. All right, I'm gonna go get something to munch on real quick. I will be right back. Chat, give me like 5 seconds here. All right. Found some broccoli in the fridge, so I'm munching on that. Got some lock-in food. I don't know if unintuitive is the right word, but it's hard for my brain to remember that it does what it does. Yeah, that's fair. Because it does, like, reinvent the... Like, if you're playing a pair build or something, it does, like... It's, like, out of the ordinary for it, I guess. I don't know. I know what you mean. Unintuitive is not the word, but, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, anyway. Lock-in time. This is the run right here, for sure. No, it is not. Never mind. This is actually horrible for us. The score is way too high, surely. Played cards give +5 mult. Yeah, you know, I don't know what I was expecting. Planet cards give an extra level. That is actually incredible. Yo, Natu is actually kind of cooking with that. I don't know why I discarded a 7 and a queen, but, you know. Do be like that sometimes. It feels like the least Balatro Joker. I could see that argument. Do this. Oh, excuse me. $1. Can't afford the Geodude, the Ice Stone. We would need another shop for, so let's just save our money. Go next. Play the flush. 284. Play the pair of jacks. Play the pair of aces down to the wire. Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. This the run right here. Surely. Panpour. Huge. Yeah, give me Paradolia. That's exactly what I need right now. No, I'm just ripping this Celestial pack, bro. Buffing pair. You know what, on that, no, Paradolia is kind of mid right now. You open the Arcana pack for, like, enhancements. Okay. Go next. Top deck one of our enhancements immediately. That's actually super huge. Pair of aces. Play the straight and just immediately loot. Oh, wait, no, we didn't buff straight at all, so this actually is probably perfectly fine. Nice. Natu about to evolve as well. This is not bad so far. It's not incredible. It was not bad. Natu Telescope, pretty good combo. I'll grab Dashman just because it's something that scores points, which we can't, believe it or not, we kind of need in this video game. I might have cooked us. Natu Telescope fucks on Jod, brother. There we go. There's the missing piece. Xatu. Planet cards give 1 extra level. Celestial packs contain every planet card. Okay, so maybe Xatu Telescope is not something we need. Hold that thought. Krabby is so buns, bro. Just need enhancements. This helps me not. But I'll do it anyway. I need to top deck pairs on like every hand, preferably. And even then, I might pass away. I probably do pass away, actually. Best chance I got, probably. Which is still not going to come close. Bonus queen, I think, would have won us here. Tragedy. I guess that means Xatu fucks all by themselves. I guess so, man. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't buy Telescope then. Because Natu Telescope is literally just green deck seed money. Does nothing! Whee! Thanks, Dunsparce. Take the investment tag. That's good enough to play, just barely. I mean, you can't even give me like a courtesy straight. Not even a, like a, hey, well, you tried. Well, I guess I'll just fist myself, man. That is wild. Died to anti-20 boss, could only make E40, needed E44. That's still a good-ass seed, man. That's his W run. Ugh. Coming up on 2 hours with no W. Spinnerack, I think, is fine. In fact, I would venture to say that it's actually pretty damn good. Rude to give you the queen after. I wasn't even paying attention. Did it actually give me the queen afterward? That's ridiculous. $1. Okay, well. I think Spinnerack Cubone actually ends up being too strong. Because at most, this could be plus 90, plus 12. Which even on like the worst high card ever is 7 times 1, which would get buffed to 97 times what, 13, which is quite a lot. So I don't think we can take Cubone here, and maybe we don't want to anyway because Grabber is on the line. So let's just go next, and we can figure it out from there. Excuse me. Tragic. Can't even score out in 2 hands, man. Okay, Spinnerack level up. I think Ariados is like a completely fine chip engine. We just need something else. Golduck has been disappointing every single time so far tonight. Furthermore, it does not contribute to our scoring at all, so I think I'm going to take this. Golduck is like only good in high card builds. If we have to expend hands outside of like what we want our build to be doing to have Golduck get value. That's just not happening. Really glad that I took Grabber after these draws. Jesus. Bro said you're tragic. How? How am I tragic? Okay. Yo, I gotta like glue my left hand to my armrest. I'm like always fiddling with my beard whenever I stream. I feel like it's probably annoying. Let's go for 2 pair, why not? Shrugs. Okay. Rhymes with Grug, though. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay. Spinnerack, you mind giving me the plus 90? Appreciate you, man. And just because this game hates me, it's still not going to be enough. I don't think there's a single... Oh, there is a single Jack in my deck. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Ariados is just a flat plus 60, which I think is fine. And if we get more, we get more. Jigglypuff is absolutely terrible, but it is plus molt, so welcome to the team. You got me there? Well, I don't even remember what I said, so how about that? It does rhyme with Grug. Immediately reminded. W chat. There we go. Maybe Jigglypuff will be the GOAT. I don't know. If only you were not perishable, man. Love me a Zubat. It's okay. The mouth. Okay, so let's just only play pair. I feel like that's fine. Provided I don't get... Okay, maybe that was not fine. Ariados, can you hook a brother up? Ariados, can you please hook a brother up? Ariados. Please, I beg. Ari! God, dude. My balls have never felt bluer, dude. One Ariados trigger and we would have won there. That's actually wild. Thanks, Ari. One Ariados trigger, we would have gotten past that. It's a 1 in 3, by the way. I took 5 swings at it. Gothita. Gothita is, like, actually incredible for this challenge. Gothitelle is, like, the best... Gothitelle is just incredible. Like, dare I say, one of the best Pokemon for this challenge, if not the best. Balls blue percenting. True. Chad, I gotta get back on the blue percent train. It's definitely possible. That'll be like, if I ever do a 12-hour stream, that'll be the 12-hour stream. It's just blue percent. Shortcut. I feel like that's not that great. And my mention of that not being great is immediately proven correct. You're definitely possible? What does that mean, brother? What does that mean? There we go. Excuse me. 6 Smackaroonies. Tentacool I kind of have to take. Really want Overstock, but it is what it is. Kind of want to take the Pocket Pack as well, but I'm not going to. Looking for 10s. This has gotta overscore, right? Be 30 times 16. Well, 30 times 20 would be 600, so no, I guess it doesn't. I might be a bit of an idiot. Okay, now I can just play like... No, that is very bad idea. Don't do that. You happened, didn't you? I guess I did happen. I guess I am possible. You got me there. You got me there. I'll do you one better. Possible rhymes with grug. Just saying. Just saying. Think on that. Shroomish is also pretty good. Haven't had a Shroomish run in a long while. Would have rather had the Hollow Machop, if I'm being honest. But I don't hate Shroomish. Shroomish is pretty cool. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a mechanic exclusive to Shroomish, where instead of evolving after a certain amount of blinds, it evolves after a certain amount of... it evolves after a set ante. I like that. I like that. I think more Jokers in this mod should incorporate that mechanic. Anyway... +1 hand size was what Shroomish bestowed upon us. 736. Brother. Holy hell. Okay. Well, I don't have any extra scoring outside of Tentacool. I probably could have played the 4 of a kind there and been fine, actually. But it is what it is. Water under the bridge now. Jolly good. Okay, Gotharita is insane because it makes all naturally spawning planets free. Ledybuzz may be a bit too good. $1 Celestial Pack is like way too good to pass up on. Maybe I'll do this instead of the Ledybuzz. That was kind of a letdown. But I could do both. Welcome to the team, Ledybuzz. What do we get? +1 discard. Huge question mark? Kind of not really, actually, but I'll pretend it is. Fish for 10s, huge. Is this a rhetorical question? I forgot what I asked, so yes. By default, by default. Okay, we use Temperance. Fido. I mean, the only thing we don't have is chip scaling, so I guess this could just be our lineup. Tentacool's probably the weakest link. Tentacool, pretty bad. I mean, it's not bad if we only play 10s, but like, what are the odds of that happening? Literally slim to none. I think Energy Search is also not terrible, but this early, I'm probably not taking it. Let's go next. +1 hand size from the Shroomish. Not incredibly enthused about that, but it's better than nothing. And Flames. Well, shit. That is unfortunate. That was actually... that had the bearings to be a really good run. Coughing's horrible. I'm selling you immediately. Damn near the only Joker I will spot sell if I roll it as a starter, but Coughing is just way too bad. Okay, well, just give me the flush now, please. Hello? Am I playing Gold Stake? God. I feel like I'm trying for gold stickers after that. Okay, welcome back, Tentacool. Your absence was short-lived. Play the full house. Play the full house. That works. Scaling Supernova, trust. It's gonna matter. It's gonna matter. 6 macaroonies. Oh, and you're perishable. I hate this game, man. Taking you anyway, but I'll be damned if I'm not sad. I mean, I might as well level full house, right? It's got to be a sign. Okay, but what if? Okay. Sure thing, sure thing. Chat, listen to your shops. They're trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you something, chat. Iggly buff, terrible. I'm not even opening anything. I'm saving money, bro. Shop was not even passable. 224. We got another 2 pair cooking and a 10 in hand, which probably scores us out. If we can get another 10, that is, which is apparently impossible. Okay. I am gonna freak out. That's actually crazy. It's because I didn't go for the full house, chat. It's because I didn't go for the full house. That was so Samsung Galaxy brained. True. We'll win one day, chat. Oh my god, dude, stop. I'm spot selling you. I don't care. $3, gimme. Free econ. Ask me if I care. I do a little bit. That doesn't win. And then we have pair of queens in hand to finish it off. Nice. Good start. $10. Nidoran's pretty phenomenal for early game, provided we can get kings in our hand, which is not going to happen because this game hates my guts. You're nice? Well, thank you. Thanks, Ginger. Okay. No kings in the first half of my deck, apparently. Chips and malt, baby. We're cooking. I don't know why I thought that was going to be something special, but it was not. This, on the other hand, it's going to be times 10. It just barely doesn't overscore because of one of its 10s being debuffed. Huge. Pineco is horrible. Hungman allows us to find kings better. That makes sense. We'll cop. Can't use it in blind, of course. Me and these dumb rules that I make up that I have to follow because I said so. 480 on a pair. I'm not going to tempt fate. I should have tempted fate. It's okay. This... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Weasel's going to be too powerful for right now, but I think it's going to be better for later in the game. Crack this Arcana pack so I can use my Hungman. I think I'm low-key just going to do this into this. Devil would have been nice if we hit a king in there, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't want to give me too free of a win, now do we? This is plus 14, so this is what? This doesn't win. Surely it doesn't win. Yeah, we're chilling. Liking the Nidoran, liking the Nidoran. It's gonna become a Nidorino, and then it's gonna also become a problem. Because now it doubles our molt effectively, which is kind of scary. Cop the death. I guess take a Celestial pack so that we get a little bit of scaling as opposed to like a lot. Let's play high card. We've been playing pair like forever, let's play high card. Especially since it's actually like somewhat good with Buizel. I didn't even think of that. I just kind of wanted to mix it up, but like Buizel makes high card very nice. So why not? Let's do this. And let's do this. Nice. Okay, Floatzel is a big problem because I'm pretty sure that doubles our chips, which essentially doubles our score. I mean, this is, for the record, not a good play at all, but this is just way too funny to not take. You know what else is huge? Raises eyebrows, aircraft carriers. Yeah, I guess those are pretty big, man. Can't lie. Can't argue with you there. Okay, let's use our Hungman. Let's use our Death. Actually, let's just Devil here, and then we can maybe save our Death for a Gold King. Perhaps. Okay, the plus side is that this doesn't evolve for a long time, and these are literally incapable of evolving unless we tell him to in the case of Nidorino. So this is pretty much, like, this is a good gauge of where our scoring is going to be, is what I'm trying to say. For a long while at the very least. Let's do this. Ooh. Maybe we want one king in the hand. Maybe we want one king in the hand. Please? Don't do this to me. Are you actually shitting me? 20... No kings in the first over half of my deck? You cannot make shit like this up. What am I supposed to do there? What am I supposed to do there? 20 cards in our deck. 4 of them are kings. Like, huh? Whatever. Schmeargle! Yeehaw! This does nothing for us, but it is like Blueprint Light, so that's pretty damn good. For the time being, though, not pretty piss poor. But we can certainly work with this as long as I don't like pass away or do anything particularly stupid. Which is a big ask, to be fair, but you know, we'll see. Bellsprout. Bellsprout is okay. Oh, and this applies Smeared Joker. I forgot about that. Okay, maybe we care about that. I feel like Full House with Bellsprout probably wins here, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, like this is... That's more my speed. Okay. So this is just Blueprint, but we can't move it in between blinds. But I mean, it's still Blueprint, so it's still like insane, right? Could also sell it right now for Grabber, but I feel like Blueprint is probably better in the long term than Extra Hands. Which is kind of wild to say when literally 9 times out of 10, I'm like, dude, we need more hands for this challenge, but like Blueprint is kind of an exception. No? Let's take this though, because I need something of value. Did we have any? Yeah, we had Jokers in our shop. gonna do this just in case we get like mult cards, and we don't. Huge. First time I've caught a stream. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you being here. All right, well, let's play the flush, I guess. Nice. Chilling so far. Probably should not have cracked that spectral pack, but you live, you learn. Grimer's kind of an auto win. I think sketching him is gonna overscore us by quite a bit though, so we're gonna avoid doing that. God damn it. If I wouldn't have taken that incantation, man. The spectral pack sold us. Sorry, I don't know what my internet was doing. No, you all good. You all good. Welcome back. Hitmonlee. Okay, so Hitmonlee wants us to fix our deck, which is not incredibly easy for us to do. But it's not impossible. Seems stable again. That's good. We shall see. We shall see. That overscores. I don't know what I was thinking. We're chilling. We're chilling. It's fine. $0 cash out is rough. Can't buy Cyndaquil, so we got to go next. Definitely look for flush. Into what? Probably 2 pair. Or just pair works. Sure, sure. Could get a straight here, hopefully. Maybe, possibly. Nope. Do get full house. $4. Rattata with Justice is pretty interesting. I think I will be copying both of those. Not that it's going to matter because I probably die to this boss. But like, maybe not? 304. Just need another good flush. Please top deck a heart. W's. W's. Maybe glass is too good for if we have Rattata. Glass is probably too good, man. Perishable Spinnerack, not what I need. Buy the Duskstone for the extra money. Rip this for fixing, huge. So Hitmonlee gets boosted. Let's crack the Celestial Pack because this is going to be like the only way that I can score. I guess we're playing flushes. That works for me, actually. I don't think we've done a flush run yet on this challenge. Nice. Followed up with the 2 pair. We could have done full house, actually, but 2 pair should be enough here. Yeah, we're chilling. Forget what Eradicate does. Hermit and Egg are both immediate cops, and then we'll crack the Arcana pack to see if we can weasel our way into another Hung Man, which we can't. But we can use Justice, which, again, I feel like Justice is too powerful. Maybe we just wheel. Or we could death. Let's wheel. Okay, that's fine. Not incredible, but like I can live with that. Nice. Or does that go away? I don't... Does the foil go away on this egg once it hatches? It might. That would make me freak out, but it would also be somewhat valuable information, so like that's okay. Lediba is plus molt, which makes me want to take it, but it's also really bad with Hitmonlee because this wants us to have a lot of cards, and this wants us to have, like, no cards. But I think if we don't take it, the risk of passing away kind of outweighs the risk of it not doing anything, and it's not eternal, so it's not like we couldn't just, like, get out of it if it didn't do anything. Okay. Okay, maybe Lediba is better than I thought. Okay, well, this hatched into a Lediba. And there is a dupes clause rule, so we got to sell one of them. I'm going to choose to sell the worst one. So this is foil and upgraded because of the extra energy from the egg. Retrigger first 3 scored cards 1 additional time. So this is like semi-sock and buskin. I'm going to go like this because I think Lediba is probably too good after foil. We'll see. I'm going to not greed the Mega Arcana just so I can get some econ flowing with Hermie. I'm going to play the lesser flush as well here just because we have Raticate and Lediba, so I want to see how this scores. Really glad I played the lesser flush there. This seems like it could be the run, which would be really cool because we have Lediba and Lediba sucks. Sokka and Chad? True. Grubbin, I think, is going to end up not being so good if we have Lediba already. I think we're free to just go next again. That flush that we played was like hella points. Damn. I think we probably want to sell that Justice as well, because Glass is not going to be good. Wow, voice crack and a half. Glass is not going to be good until, like, late game, I think. Just because of how highly we're scoring currently. Excuse me. Good to know about the egg. Yeah, the egg does keep the treatment, thankfully, which is very nice. I'm going to sell the Glass here. Shroomish is really generically good, so we'll grab that. We'll grab seed money. And then after grabbing seed money... Oh, we have the wall. Never mind. I was going to go next, but I think we do want to spend down on the wall now. Take Duskstone for money. I think the smarter thing is to take Terra Orb here, just so that we have some extra score going into the wall. And then the Arcana pack. We could deck fix. We could take money. We could spin the wheel. Or we could take Hierophant, which we probably don't need. I think... What have we deck fixed so far? Lower cards, both diamonds. So let's just deck fix the diamond and then just a random 5. Get more times mold on Hitmonlee. I think this should be fine. Hand size from Shroomish, not exactly what I was looking for, but like, it's not terrible. We are going to be discarding diamonds because we have 3 less. So the probability of us drawing into what we want is pretty slim. Okay, full potential hand is 4,000 and some change. So we can keep our jokers in the order that we have them and like not risk scoring over the threshold. Yikes. Gonna cut it close. I want to say we don't live here just because we don't have the extra scoring from the extra plus mult from Lediba. Tragic. Should have taken that Charge-a-Bug or whatever it was. Grubbin. Next time I will. Next time I will. Can never be too safe. Hollow Poliwag. This kills me no matter what I do, I want to say. I did not see that the suit changed. Reading the card explains the card. Okay. Suit changes in order after scoring. Played cards give +3 mult when scored if they hit that suit. Noted. Mudkip is incredible because of +1 hand. Played 10s, kings, or aces give chips. So we want to avoid playing 10s, kings, and aces. Don't play diamonds. plays spades. That is a 10. Play you. Don't play hearts. There we go. Poke egg strictly better than vanilla egg? I don't know about strictly better. This is looking to me like a high card build. Actually, not really, but like for where we are right now, yeah, very much so. What would this give me? 35 plus 11 would be 46 times 12. That shouldn't win, no. Oh, 66 times 12? I can't read, apparently. Wait, what? Plus 20. It was at 15. That's 35, 46. How is this 66? Wait, how did that... Oh! Maybe I should read the card. Doubled with other water or earth cards. Well, once again, reading the card explains the card. Let's go next. It's in the box. Eateran. Strictly tastier? You'll hear no argument from me there. Well, I mean, I guess I've never tasted either, honestly, so I can't really argue just because I wouldn't know. Eateran's pretty fire. You can build around it pretty easily. Meowth is just free money. Very sad that we can't take Grimer, but it is what it is. Let's just win. I feel like that might get us close to winning. And it's close enough where I kind of don't want to risk it. Sure. Hello? There we go. Excuse me. Okay, we get extra econ from Meowth, which is really nice. Volatile left plus 60 chips, minus 10 chips for every hand played. Horrible. Following ability only triggers when this is the leftmost Joker. Yeah, that is actually terrible. Take the Spectral pack just because it calls to me. Sigil? I think Ouija's probably better. We eat a queen here, but like playing extra hands is, or playing like more consistent pairs, pretty nice. Okay, maybe that was the wrong play on the Monoclay. In fact, it was almost assuredly the wrong play on the Monoclay, but what can you do? I know what you can do. You can hope for 4 of a kind. Actually, that probably scores way too much, and now that we have 3 of a kind, we probably just pass away. So this is plus 70, so it would be base... this is fine, actually, I think. Yeah, we're chilling. Whee! Actually, I think we're just barely dead. Off by 10. Let's absolutely go. I'm the best Balatro Pokemon player to ever walk this earth. It's in the box. Goon. Investment tag. Goon leftovers is crazy. It's a 25% chance. Thought it was way less. I'm probably thinking of like the actual Pokemon games as opposed to this mod. Okay, we get a Water Stone. 1 in 6 chance to create an item when hand is played. So a slightly better or worse 8-ball, depending on how you look at it. It's ass cheeks. Normally I'd be thrilled to see a Shroomish, but I mean anything perishable in this challenge just feels so bad. Scale 2 pair. Yay, the Monoclay! Whee! Extra discard. That probably doesn't matter. Okay, maybe I'm incorrect, Amundo. Math is for blockers. This guy plays Magic. Full House here is better, despite the fact that we've scaled 2 pair. Gives us better Dawnstone. I think the scoring is just better. Yeah, I'm chilling. Okay, we'll put our leftovers. The one good thing about perishables is that you always have a leftovers target because you know you're going to be selling out of it. Need Nidoran to not die. Dawnstone. Super Rod I don't think matters enough to warrant spending that much on it. Could take a glass card from there, but I'm not super enthused about doing so, so let's just go next. We want queens in hand. Extra discard from Shroomish again. Yeehaw. Big who cares from me, but whatever. Leaf Stone is horrible. That's just free money, pretty much. Yo, can I get a queen in my hand? This is the Nidorino debacle all over again. Not that the queen in my hand is even going to matter that much. Okay, 2 queens in my hand is going to matter. Yeah, now we're chilling. Okay, never mind. Never speak too soon. We are still fine, though. Okay, Leaf Stone is way too inconsistent in terms of scoring for us to warrant keeping it, so I'm going to leftovers here. We'll open these packs beforehand just in case we get like an Ultra Ball or something of that variety. I think Thunderstone is just like pretty good here. Thunderstone Queens for Nidoran. Seems alright. No judgments, no Pokeballs or anything like that. Very sad, honestly. I think I'm low-key just gonna amp. Unfortunate. I literally knew that was gonna happen too. I don't even know why I bother. I willed that into existence though. I literally thought that the second that I clicked on it. I was like, this is gonna hit Shroomish and I'm just gonna freak out, and lo and behold. Okay. Zigzagoon about to evolve. Machop is pretty cool. Albeit a little scary because we probably don't need that much molt, but whatever. Bang, more gold. And more points. I guess I'm playing high card. That works for me. Okay, no Nidoran buff, so we know that's not a queen. Wow, really? Remind me, how many queens do I have in my deck? That is wild. Yay, we get Breloom, which is still perishable. Whee! At least the perishable resets. Tentacool is not good enough to warrant me taking. Waterstone is utterly terrible, I really gotta say. Take Overstock. Polychrome Grubbin. Kinda sad that we miss out on that, but it is what it is. I like Magician. Actually, no, I don't. Because we might just pass away if we take that. Let's do that. I guess with Lediba, the goal is to just keep making more gold queens somehow. It's not exactly like we can copy cryptids or anything, but, you know. We have 7 hands, by the way. Just thought I would mention that, because that is kind of wild. The gold, the Nidorina is going to be a huge problem, because the only thing we were short on it was chips, and now we are short on literally nothing. Perishable Tentacool, horrible. Kind of just looking for more Thunderstones at this point, I guess. I would not be opposed to a Moonstone. Big nope from the Moonstone. Thunderstone is huge, though. More queens, more molt for Lediba, etc. Okay, so what's like our biggest scorer here? Breloom is giving us hella molt, and Nidorina is giving us hella chips. I feel like we should probably get out of Breloom. I'm gonna greed for it just because we didn't like score incredibly high last... Yeah, see, 2 queens in hand, though. That's a problem. Yeah, I gotta sell you, buddy. Sorry. We have way too many chips to warrant me carrying a +10 Molter right now. Bunch of gold from the queens. Okay, so Ledian is more mult, and then Nidoqueen is +1 hand size and slightly more chips. We care more about the hand size. Roggenrola would be cool if it wasn't perishable. A phrase that I'm probably going to say 12,000 more times in this challenge. Pluto is hot. Linoon's probably on the chopping block the most, so let's just pump our leftovers into Linoon. It's in the box. That's horrible. Yeah, it copies queens. We'll take it. Go next to the Goad. Debuffed high card. Oh, shit. How did that win? I guess we had 3 queens in hand. Yeah, I was flying a bit close to the sun. Whatever. I feel like we didn't even have that much scoring, though. Should have discarded a queen, I guess, but it is what it is. Earn $5 for each colorless joker you have at the end of round. Colorless gaming, question mark? Ship it. Sure. Seven Smackaroonies, Quillfish. I'll take a Quillfish. I like me a Hazards build. Kinda silly. Go for flush. Yeah, in retrospect, I don't really know what I was going for there, but that's besides the point. I guess we'll just scale Quillfish more with, like, pairs. Nice. Bunch of money. Far-fetched. 1 in 4 chance to earn $4 when a consumable is used. Money guaranteed when using leaks. Leak is reusable. 1 in 2 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome to self. Remove addition at end of round. Oh, so is that just like free? Okay. Well, it's money for Miltank, so that's fine. I think this is just free scoring as long as it's in your consumable slot. This is just a money build now. Not that I'm complaining. What do we want more of? I don't think we care. I'm just going to add Molt cards because that's like the only thing our build is missing. Farfetch trigger for money so we can open this pack. Wait, this is actually kind of ridiculous. Run it back. I should have Empressed that now because we have the leak in our slot. That's fine. What I did was completely okay. I would love for some... let me do this. Oh, I can't use it in the blind. Damn. Okay. Quillfish scale. Does this win? It would have to be 150 for it to win? No. Ooh, it does get close though. Damn. Okay, we're getting $10 at the end of round because of Miltank, which is wild. Grimer. Okay, see, Muck synergizes with Quillfish because Muck cares about extra cards. Oh, and Quillfish makes more extra cards for like all the extra cards we have in our deck. Okay, Grimer is like huge here then. Never mind. Take clearance sale, and on that note, take the Mega Standard. I'm just gonna take this glass card, I guess. We still live? Crazy? Yeah, we still live. We haven't won yet. Nope. We do not be Eepin tonight, apparently. Well, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. Normally, I don't like going past 2 a.m. in case I have stuff like going on the next day. Like if I'm hanging with the GF or what have you. But as far as I know, my schedule is like completely clear tomorrow, so I don't really feel all that bad about staying up super late. There we go. Jack with the follow. Welcome in. I think using the leak is a bit flying close to the sun, if you will. Could Terra Orb like the Quillfish or something, or even the Grimer or the Miltank. We could Terra Orb literally any of these and it would be fine. Could also Colorless Energy. I'm inclined to take Dawnstone, but our entire build right now is just like hella money, so I don't even think we need it. Yo! Unseen. Appreciate the raid. Waffles with the follow. Welcome in, Unseen viewers. How was stream, man? And System with the follow. Thank you, guys. Unseen, how was stream, dude? Sans, Novell, Waffles, Cynthia, Cheese, and Envo. What's up, man? No, we are visible. What is this mod? This is the Pokemon mod. Cynthia with the follow as well. How goes Pokemon? Stream was good until chat destroyed me in a gold stake run. Now I hate them. I mean, doesn't every streamer hate their chat, to be fair? Oh, I'm just kidding. Pokemon has been kicking my ass, for lack of a better term, but you know, we still out here. Let's do this. Let's go next. Still love chat. They did boom me though. Chat, they'll do that, man. They'll do that. I kind of just want to play high card because we have a lot going on for us. Yeah, why don't we just do that? What's that card? Cantrip card? This is a hazard. There are certain Pokemon where, like, in competitive, they'll set up hazards. And so hazards are a Pokemon exclusive where they give you no rank or suit and they just give you +1 hand size. So it's essentially just a do-nothing card. But there are certain jokers that care about having hazards. So, like, Quillfish will add hazards to your deck. And then for each hand that you play with a hazard held in hand, Quillfish will scale chips. She master on my ball till I capture. That dude plays Pokemon. I still have no idea how the Pokemon mod works, to be honest. Are there 151 jokers? There are a lot more than 151 jokers. I think there are... Well, I can go to the collection right now. There are... However many that is minus 150. There are like more than 300 new jokers, I'm pretty sure. The mechanics are pretty vanilla. They're just the only things that are like non-vanilla, besides like obviously you have stuff like this where there are items exclusive to the mod, but the items exclusive to the mod still use like vanilla or vanilla-esque mechanics, where they'll still like there are no new enhancements or anything like that. The only thing that's different is some jokers can evolve after you hold them for a certain amount of time. And then there's the energy mechanic, which is just if you find, like, I'll see if I can find an energy in this pack to use. Yeah, so like we have a dark energy in here. And so if I use it, my Grimer gets a little bit stronger. So it went from +8 mult to +11.2. And then you can see that there's a 1 out of 3 on the energy used. So there's like a limit to how many energy you can use. I'm going to buy this just because Farfetch'd likes when we use consumables. Use Pluto as well. Farfetch'd does not like to trigger, apparently. These cards drawn face down. Well, I'm just going to discard for chip scaling. We are, like, exceedingly powerful, though, which is a little bit scary. Lots of money coming in, which I'm a big fan of. Torchic is +1 discards. Do we care about that, though, like, at all? I guess it lets us get all of our hazards in hand, but Quillfish is already, like, very strong. And as soon as this evolves, it's kind of going to be Jover. Because Muck is, like, so powerful. I don't think we need Torchic. I don't think we even need to scale anything. Let's just worry about, like, getting money for when we do need to scale. So let's take the Hermit. We get $4 extra from the Farfetch'd. I'll buy this just because it's consumables. We get a Death. We have 1 gold card, right? Okay, we can just do that. There's our gold card. $12 on a very low high card. Yeah, we should be chilling here. Grimer's about to evolve. Got Zawarudo. Let's get the Arcana pack. Hello. Did we have a Joker in the shop? We did not have a Joker in the shop, so this is an eligible encounter, so I think I'm just going to take it just purely for the funny. I'm also going to use this Death, because, like, if I don't use it now, it's going to sit in my hand for 10 years. Mewtwo. That's probably a problem. That's a huge problem. That score is way too high for us. We can at least put it to the left and just carry it for it to be funny. But that is a giant problem that produces way too much score. Making more cards synergizes with Grimer. And gold cards are just kind of cool. So let's do that. Oh, we can take 2? Well, I'm taking leftovers then, too. Are you meant to not score too much? Yeah, so here, give me like 5 seconds. I'll link the... I'm playing with a specific rule set that I made up based on like an actual Pokemon challenge. So let me quick plug that. I have a YouTube video that goes over like the full rule set. Let me plug that YouTube video in Twitch chat real quick. Full rule set. Bang. There we go. Let me pin that as well. There we go. Essentially, we just can't beat the blind in one hand. Like, we can't, the flames that pop up when you beat a blind in one hand, we cannot see those flames ever. So generally scoring, like, too much scoring too fast is a very bad thing. But, I mean, it's a legendary, it's a soul card, so, like, I have to take that, right? Come on. Take Wasteful, just to see more hazards. We probably don't need to see more hazards, but, like, it's fine. The wall is also coming up. Bang. It's pretty not great. Okay. So we're still not scoring, like, incredibly high. That's going to change so drastically when Grimer evolves, though, because we go from 11 point... I think it was 11.3 molt to 33.6. So our score has been tripled, effectively, which I think still means that we are fine to not overscore, but, like, it is somewhat worrying, and it also still means we can't use Mewtwo. I mean, Duskstone is just, like, pretty good. Do we even need money right now, though? No, but there's going to come a time where we do, so let's just use it. Probably don't need the Buffoon pack. Already used leftovers. I'm intelligent. Metal energy doesn't matter. Let's go to the wall. Get all of my hazards in hand, or at least try to, so that I can not die to the wall. Okay. Post-muck scoring. 7K? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, this is 121 chips. I can probably... why is this 63? Oh, it goes... Oh, wait. It goes up by a lot because I have hazards in the deck after Quillfish triggers. Okay. That makes sense. Let's rip the Arcana pack. Hermes, fine. We could also take a Devil here, but I think Hermes is probably better. So we're never going to run out of money. Now the issue is just, are we going to pass away? Which I think is somewhat likely. Yeah. Just barely, too. Are you actually serious? It's not like I could have discarded for a better card there, though. Damn. Tragedy strikes, man. Okay. We're locked. We're locked. Snowrunt is bad, but we'll keep him. I think Snowrunt has potential in the right build, but every time I get him, he just would not be that great. This'll be the run. This'll be the run where everything changes for old Snowrunt. Trust. Okay, to be fair, Snowrunt as a starter does give us a free voucher no matter what, which is pretty nice. Ponyta. I don't think we want any straight matters jokers. We're in debt, so we can scale, or not so we can scale, but so we can level up Snowrunt. Flush into... I don't think 2-pair wins here, so I'll try for the full house. Sag. Okay. $5 Everstone. This is horrible. That is not good, to say the least. Terra Orb. How is this? Oh wait. Okay, it's not compatible. It would just change the type. Well, I don't really care about that. So here's what I'm gonna do. Bang. Deck fixing. Let's go. Save a Dawnstone, I guess. Does that really matter if we're gonna have Glalie? Probably not. Let's just do this. Yay! More deck fixing. Three of a kind. Okay. Let me actually do this. Nice. Level up on Snowrunt. We're still in debt, so we can still evolve Snowrunt. Let's grab the Buizel, and let's grab a Celestial pack. Hopefully we hit, I was going to say either Mercury or Pluto, so that works. This doesn't overscore, does it? No. Okay. Okay, I didn't need money anyway. I'm going with the debt gambit. Oh, but Gothita would be so good here, though. Damn. What a tragedy. Gothita would actually be insane. Oh well. At least I'll have a Glalie. If nobody got me, Glalie got me. You know what I mean, chat? That's probably not true at all. I really don't like Glalie in this mod, but we'll see. Okay. Pretty sure I don't lose now, which is pretty cool. Okay, we get Glalie. Glalie is a free $20 every shop, which is incredible. Negative Fido. So it's either negative Fido or clearance sale. Which neither help with my scoring, to be fair, so maybe it's just pocket pack. I think we want pocket pack into Firestone. That's huge. So long, Fido. Unfortunate we couldn't take him along, but we probably just die if we do. Go like this. Oh, I forgot what boss we were on. Shite. I think we're fine. I don't know, that's a little sketch. That makes me feel a little bit better. This card is the 2 kings. Okay, we get $0. Get the 6 from the blind. +1 hand is really good, but this is just yet another chip scaler, which we really don't need. But like +1 hand is fine by me. Let's rip you. Leaf Stone's probably pretty decent, honestly. Did not rewrite the Molt cards, which is awesome. More Molt cards. Let's do this. Buy a Death. Buy a Priestess, sure. Well, on that note, I think we just need to do this to survive. Use the Uranus, sell the Mars. Go next. +1 hand is very nice, to be fair. Let's go like this. I didn't even see that Mudkip synergized with those 2s, queens, and aces. Noted. Just join the server. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, chat, if you've not joined the Discord already, join the Discord. Linked in Twitch and or YouTube if you're on YouTube. Let's ship this. We probably pass away here. Sent a GIF. Huge. As you should. As you should. The Discord rite of passage. I think with the extra hand, we are just going to barely squeak by here. Lucky card proc here will be devastating. You gotta be actually kidding me. I should not have said anything, man. Just imagine 2 oranges and Colgate. Okay. Alright, this will probably be my last run of the night, and then I'll call it. That's a really good omen, isn't it? The one card in this entire mod that literally does nothing. That's a good omen, isn't it? Okay, that's pretty nice, actually. I don't even know what the Dunsparce does to justify having this god-awful card in my lineup, but I'm too intrigued by it to give it away. Eternal Meowth is probably a sell, but I don't remember what Persian does, so I'm just gonna bank on Persian being good enough to where I won't want to like bawl my eyes out by taking Eternal Meowth. Probably a risky play, just as going for the flush here was apparently. It's okay, we top deck straight here. I think this also just barely doesn't work, actually. Yep. I knew it! Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for me tonight. That is somewhat unfortunate. Not a single win in 3 hours, man. I knew the perishable tags were gonna make this rough. I feel like we've also just had terrible luck tonight, but that's okay. You can't win them all, can you? Ugh. All right, chat. Appreciate you sticking with me and hanging out with me for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with more Balatro. I've been getting a little bit of a hankering to do a variety stream, so I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I might be on a little earlier tomorrow, and I might do a little bit of variety. You stream ranked, multiplayer ranked? No, I do not. I don't even know how to get into multiplayer ranked, but maybe in the future that's something I could look into. Anyway, appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 p.m. Central, or maybe earlier, so join the Discord so you get notified. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube and you're on Twitch, sub to the YouTube. I post runs daily, whether it be this challenge that I'm doing, or C+ gold sticker grinding, or just any other random challenge that tickles my fancy. Daily Balatro runs on the YouTube channel. It's linked in Twitch. If you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch. It's usually a lot more lively over there, and sometimes I do like polls and predictions and stuff like that where you can gamble your channel points that you earn by watching me. Aside from that, join the Discord, linked in both YouTube and Twitch, so you get notified for every single stream, and also just to chill and chat about random nonsense, you know, just yap a little bit, if you will. And that's all I have for y'all tonight. Stay safe, sleep well, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.